everyone, my name is Alyssa and I'll be guiding you through a gentle yoga practice today. For today's practice, we're going to take a gentle flow to just unwind from the week. So we'll be primarily in seated postures, otherwise lying down. So if you want to begin practice today in a chair, you're more than welcome to do so. Otherwise, you can join me on the mat. If you want to grab a blanket or if you have a cushion or yoga block, you can go ahead and grab it and come into a seated posture of your choice. If you want to join me in this position, maybe coming up onto a block or cushion, just allow your sit bones to sink down. Maybe just roll your shoulders up and back, finding a nice tall spine. And we'll start today's practice by just tuning into the breath. So go ahead and softly close your eyes. And go ahead and just take a deep breath in through the nose. And sigh it out through the mouth. And then gently close the mouth and swallow to release any tension. And we're going to tune into the breath today by considering a short gatha or poem. A gatha is something that we can repeat in our minds with the breath to find a sense of presence. So find your breath, and on your next inhale, just think to yourself, breathing in and breathing in. And as you begin to exhale, just repeating to yourself, breathing out and breathing out. Inhale, breathing in, I'm breathing in. Exhale, breathing out, I'm breathing out. Inhale, breathing in, I'm breathing in. Exhale, breathing out, I'm breathing out. Go ahead and take a few breaths at your own pace, perhaps repeating this gatha to yourself. After you've completed about 3 breaths, go ahead and take one breath, really deep, deepest breath you've taken all day so far, in through the nose. Exhale and sigh it out through the mouth. Draw your hands into your heart center. Thumbs can rest on the sternum. If you'd like to set an intention for practice today, such as a word or phrase, perhaps presence or peace, or maybe a gratitude to dedicate your practice to today, or even a prayer, you can take a moment here to do that before we begin. and welcoming in whatever intention is resonating with you today. Go ahead and seal that intention with a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out through your mouth. Allow your hands to release. You can softly blink open your eyes. And we'll begin today's practice. So we're going to start off practice today with finding movements in the neck. And the cool part about this practice being recorded, you're welcome to pause or linger in a posture at any time and come back to it. So if you're cross-legged, maybe switching the cross of your legs here for a moment, finding a second to adjust. And we'll begin. Inhale, bring your gaze forward and up. Exhale, bring your gaze over to your right shoulder. Slowly, mindfully, and breathe. Inhale, bring that gaze back to center. Exhale, bring your gaze over your left shoulder. Breathe. Inhale, bring your gaze back to center. Exhale, release your chin down towards your chest, finding length here in the back of the neck. Breathing here for a moment. With your next inhalation, leading with your chin, begin to turn your chin over to your right shoulder. Slowly bringing your gaze back over your right. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale, slowly drop your chin down towards your chest. Inhale, slowly guide your chin over to your left shoulder. And breathe. Inhale, breathing in. Exhale, drop your chin down towards your chest. Inhale, bring your gaze back up through to center. We're going to take some neck circles here, so go ahead and uncross your legs in the other direction. That applies to you. And leading with your nose, imagining there's a paintbrush on the edge, go ahead and draw a straight line up towards the ceiling as you inhale. And exhale, bring your nose over towards your left side. Continuing on as you exhale. And as you inhale, begin to rise with your gaze coming up on the other side. Just making circles here with the breath. Inhaling as you rise. Exhaling as you fall. Allowing your circles here to be as large or small as you like. And then finding a moment to pause. Exhale and rotate your circulation in the other direction, or oscillations, I suppose. And then bring your gaze back through to center. Find some shoulder movements before we take our final neck posture. So inhale, roll the shoulders up over towards your ears. Exhale, roll them back down. Inhale, rolling the shoulders up. Exhale, roll them back down. Feel free to trace your fingertips along your legs as you take this movement if that feels good. And just taking some shoulder circulations at your own breath, own pace. And then next time you round your shoulders back and down, finding a pause here for a breath. We're going to go back up to the neck, incorporating our arms. So inhale and just bring your arms out right in front of you, palms facing down about shoulder height. Exhale and releasing them back down. Inhale, we're going to bring them up a little further, slightly above our shoulders. Exhale and release them back down. Now we're going to bring our arms up above our head. So inhale, slowly rising up. Exhale, when you arrive, begin to face your palms towards each other. Inhale, extend the arms up. Exhale, and you're going to release your right hand down by your side. Inhale, find extension in that left arm. Exhale, you're going to reach up and over to your right ear. And then gently, ever so gently, allow your head to be guided by your hand towards your left shoulder. And breathe. Inhale and slowly begin to release this posture. Exhale and release that extended hand back down. We'll take that on the other side, beginning again with our extensions out in front. So inhale and just bring the arms out in front, parallel to your shoulders. Exhale and release them back down. Inhale, drawing the arms out slightly above your shoulders. Exhale and releasing them back down. Then on this last one, we're going to go with our hands up above. So inhale, bring the arms and hands up above the head. Exhale, when you arrive, shoulders relax. Inhale, extend both arms. Exhale, release your left hand down beside you. Inhale, find extension in your right arm. Exhale, reach the right arm up and over to your left ear, slowly guiding the head in towards the shoulder. And breathe. Inhale, slowly release this posture. Exhale, bring your right hand down beside you. Go ahead and uncross your legs or find some movement in your legs for a moment, maybe gentle sway side to side. And then come back to that seated posture. We'll continue moving down from the neck to the shoulders to the arms. find some movement in our arms here. So inhale and extend both arms out and face your palms as if you were going to give somebody a double high five. Exhale and just allow your fingertips to drop down towards the ground. Inhale, raise the fingertips up. Exhale, release the fingertips down. Inhale, bring the fingertips up. Exhale and release the hands and arms down beside you. We're going to find some wrist circles, so go ahead and bring your arms up beside your shoulders, just arms at about 90 degrees, and then just rotate your wrists out. Maybe your wrists are cracking like mine. It's good, the body's making noises, it's moving. And go ahead and rotate in the other direction. And release the hands back down by your sides. From here, you can remove, if you're up on a higher prop, go ahead and move that out to the side. Again, always, if you'd like, between postures, switching your legs or adjusting. It's always being mindful of your stacked spine and keeping in mind always that your neck is an extension of the spine wherever you are. So we're going to do some seated cat-cows here. So go ahead, whether you're seated in a chair or on your mat, bring your palms face down on your knees. We're going to inhale and guide the chest forward. Exhale and drop your chin in towards your chest as you pull your navel to spine. Inhale, guide the chest forward. Exhale, drop your chin in towards your chest. Inhaling for cow. Exhaling for cat. Continue on with your own breath here. It's an option to incorporate some arm movements here if you like. So inhale and your arms can go forward and up. Exhale and your arms can fall down to your lap, pull back. Inhale, arms can go up. Just finding a movement that feels good for you today. And release back to a seated posture. Bring your hands down beside your hips. Bring your legs up so your knees are facing up towards the sky. And then just take a little tick-tock motion with your knees here. Maybe you can feel a little release in your hips. We'll take this posture lying down later, so just notice how the difference it feels later. And then come back to a seated position, maybe coming back up onto that prop. We're going to do some side stretches and side twists. So we warmed up the arms. Inhale, bring both arms up above your head, palms facing each other. Exhale, release your left hand down beside you. Inhale, find extension in that right arm. Exhale, reach up and over to your left side. And breathe. Inhale, bringing the arm back up. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, bring both arms up above your head. Exhale, release the right arm down by your side. Inhale, reach up and out. Exhale as you go up and over, stretching out the left side body. And breathe. Inhale and rise back up. Exhale and release. Take a moment here to just be present with the breath, taking a deep breath in and sigh it out. We're going to inhale, bring the arms back up above our head. Exhale, allow the palms to just release in front of you. Just wherever they land, not pushing anywhere. And just breathe. Then from your fingertips, slowly walk yourself back up, tall spine. Inhale, draw the chest up, shoulders back and down. Exhale, bring your fingertips behind you. And then go ahead and interlace your fingertips around your back. Inhaling, extending the chest up. Exhale and just take a gentle movement forward, keeping the neck in line with your spine. Breathe. Inhale, slowly draw yourself back up. Exhale and release those hands, give them a little shake. We're going to find a slight chest opener here. So always option is just stay with our basic inhalations and exhalations back down. So you're going to inhale, bring both arms up above your head, palms are facing each other. Exhale, turn the palms out and draw the elbows down so they're parallel with the floor. Inhale, draw the gaze and chest up. Exhale, imagine your shoulders and elbows are reaching back towards each other. Inhale. Exhale, draw your gaze back forward. Slowly close the book. Bring both palms to meet back in front of you. Elbows can touch. And then release the hands down to your lap. Take that one more time. Inhale, raising the arms up above your head. Palms are facing each other. Exhale, turn the palms forward, elbows draw down, parallel to the floor. Inhale, bring the gaze and chest up towards where the ceiling meets the wall. Exhale, release into the posture. Checking in, your shoulder blades are drawing down. Elbows are reaching back towards each other. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come back out, closing your arms like a book. Be seeing if your elbows and arms can touch. Release everything back down through to center. Bring your arms behind you for support. And go ahead and remove the block. Coming down into a seated posture. A lot going on my mat. Just move that over for a second. So extend the legs out in front of you. Just turning so you can see. Arms are propped behind you. And we're just going to bend into one leg And then the other. Pedaling into one knee and then the other. Keeping a nice tall spine, chest is drawn up. And just feeling how good it feels to stretch your legs out after they're bent for some time. All right, and pausing for a moment. Can scoot your bottom forward slightly depending on where you are on your mat, because we're going to transition to lying down. And for this transition, go ahead and bring one heel out long and then the other. Come down onto your forearms slowly. And just notice how this feels here. An option here, you can slowly transition onto your back, but seeing if you can kind of feel your core muscles as you slowly drop from your elbows down to your arms and releasing the head and neck. So we'll start by drawing our knees in towards our chest. And see if you can feel then, once your knees are drawn towards you, that your lower back kind of flattened out onto the mat below you. So when our knees are up above us, when we have our knees tucked in, it's important to be mindful of that lower back being down into the mat. We're going to take some circles here to kind of loosen up, stretch out our lower back. So bring both palms to the tops of the knees. And imagine you're stirring a big pot. So you're going to bring your knees over to your left and then draw them out as you straighten your arms. And then bring your knees in and around over your right. Feel how your lower back is kind of getting a massage here. Stirring a big pot of, what's a summer soup? Gazpacho. And just turning. And then pausing, maybe turning in the other direction. Making these circles as wide or tight as you like. Or maybe it just feels good to just hug your knees in toward your chest here, and that's good too. All right. Go ahead and release the feet and knees back down to the mat. Knees are facing up. We're going to extend our right leg out long. I'm just mirroring you here. And engage those toes in your right foot so they're kind of aiming back towards your right knee. And then just draw the left knee in towards the chest. Again, feeling that lower back is connected to the mat. One side might feel a little more raised than the other. And we're going to draw ankle circles here with that tucked in leg. So with your left ankle, begin to draw tiny ankle circles. One direction. Pausing and moving them in another direction. Now with your extended leg, your extended right leg, bring that back up so the knees facing up towards the ceiling. Now you can stay here for this stretch. We're going to be going into what's called a supine pigeon. So if you already know that, otherwise you're welcome to stay here. Make sure that your toes, your left toes, are kind of aiming back towards your left knee, keeping traction in that foot. And then go ahead and bring your left ankle so it rests on top of your right knee. Now your hands here, allowing your shoulders to be relaxed down into the mat. You can bring your left hand to slightly press open on your left thigh if you'd like. And just breathe. It's a really good stretch for tight hips. Just breathing into this posture. And we're not pushing on the leg here, rather just gently opening it up, finding a deeper stretch. And just meeting yourself where you are today. Sometimes, some days our hips are a little tighter than others. Maybe just thinking to yourself, I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. Taking another moment or two with the breath here. Then we'll slowly come back out the way we came in. So gently uncrossing that ankle. Release it back down to the mat. And then walk that, your left ankle. Go ahead and walk those heels out long. And then inhale your arms up above your head. And take one of those big good morning stretches. Extending the whole body if that's comfortable for you. And then go ahead and bring your arms back down beside you. Then we're going to draw the right knee up and then in towards our chest. And then find some rotation in your right leg here, your right ankle. Begin drawing tiny ankle circles in one direction. Pausing and rotating in the other direction. Remember, keep those left toes reaching back towards your left knee, engaging that foot. And then again, option to stay here. Otherwise, bring your left foot so it's parallel and flat on the mat. And then allow that left knee to aim up towards the ceiling. And then take your right ankle, cross it over your left knee. Engage the right toes so they're reaching back for the right foot or right heel, right knee. I'm just checking if you're following along. And go ahead and breathe. Maybe allowing that left hand to be beside you. That right hand can be gently opening up the hip. And just allow yourself to release into this posture. Remembering you can always come out if a different step felt better for you. And with our hips, where we carry a lot of tightness and tension, one side can definitely feel different than the other, so maybe there's a different variation that feels good. And this is a posture that can feel good in a chair as well. And just breathe. Allowing yourself some moments to just release here. Again, maybe just thinking to yourself, breathing in, and breathing out. And then slowly we'll start to transition out of this posture. Gently uncross that right leg from over the left. And then again, option to extend both legs out long. And then reach both arms up above your head. If this feels good, taking a big good morning stretch. And then go ahead and bring everything back. Bring the feet back up to the mat. Knees are facing up towards the ceiling. And then take a second with the breath here. And begin to heel toe your feet out about the width of the mat. So your knees are falling in towards each other. And then you can bring your arms out to a T here, or you can allow them to just release on taking one hand over top of the other on your abdomen. Whichever's feeling good for you today. You're going to inhale, bring your gaze up. Exhale, allow your knees to both fall towards your left. If you have a cushion or pillow, maybe bringing that up beside your left knee and just allowing it to catch it, kind of bringing the earth up to your knee. This is just a gentle twist here. And just breathe. Inhale and slowly bring your knees back up to the center. Maybe finding your cushion on the opposite side. Exhale and release the knees down to the other side, allowing your cushion or the floor to catch you. Just being mindful of your back here. It's just a gentle twist. Just breathe. Just taking these moments to be present with the breath. And then inhale, slowly bring your knees back up towards the ceiling. And just exhale, allowing the knees to fall in towards each other. Now, as we set up for our final resting posture, Shavasana, you're welcome to just stay in this posture. It's a nice one for the lower back, allowing for full relaxation. Otherwise, you can begin to extend one leg out long and then the other. Allow your big toes to fall out to the sides of the mat. Sometimes it's comfortable to bring a cushion below your calves here if you'd like. Again, this is just a way to bring the mat up to your lower back. You can allow your hands to be out beside you, palms facing up. And as you begin to find your posture, go ahead and tune back into the breath. Coming present with the breath. And just letting go of anything from practice today, or any thoughts that are occurring that are outside of the mat. Maybe coming back to that gata and just repeating that you're breathing in with each inhalation. And breathing out with each exhalation. And if your mind wanders, just gently bringing it back to the breath with each inhale. And just feel your body releasing into the mat with each exhale. Just breathing in. Breathing out. And you're welcome to just stay here as long as you need today. Otherwise, begin to bring some movement to your fingers and toes, your wrists and ankles. Gently extend your right arm up above your side if that's comfortable. And slowly draw your knees in towards your chest one by one. And then gently rock onto your right side, allowing your right ear to rest on your right arm. And just breathe here for a moment. Taking your time to get here. And as you're ready, just slowly begin to come up onto your hands and slowly scooting back into a seated posture. Again, just taking your time, no rush. And once you arrive, you can softly close your eyes. Begin practice as we started, gently drawing your hands back in towards your chest. If you set an intention for practice earlier, maybe welcoming that intention back in, or gratitude. Just recalling that intention, coming back to the breath. And we can just let that intention go with a deep breath in through the nose, sighing it out through the mouth. If you'd like to join me in bringing your palms up to your forehead, I wish you all to be well, happy, and peaceful. Thank you all for joining me in practice today. And take a deep bow in gratitude. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me in practice. I hope you enjoyed. I will be back next week.